very fun. I've actually never played a traditional deck builder before, so I'm not exactly an expert when it comes to this kind of subgenre, but I'm really enjoying this one. I've never played Slay the Spire. I've never played, I don't know, Monster Train, any of those, but this one is a very fun one. It's a very fun one. And let's see if we can get another a win as another kind of fella. Another kind of character, rather. Scrappy always catches my eye because he has a magnet. Yeah, the second claw is a magnet, a big magnet even. So he's all about metal builds. I mean, maybe this is overly wishy-washy. Maybe this is overly optimistic, but this seems like a very easy character. Magnets are very strong and very powerful. They can get you into trouble, but more times than not, Scrappy seems like just a guaranteed win. So I'm tempted to go for him, just if we wanted to play a character we've never played before. At some point, it would be kind of fun to mess around with Dolly. That'd be kind of cool. It's the kind of thing where you have to like be careful, because if you power yourself up by damaging yourself, you have to kind of manage your health and make sure you don't dip too hard one way or the other. Benny Beaver sounds kind of complicated. We played as Bernie last time. Garbage Greg sounds fun. I do want to try him as well. So let's try Scrappy. I bet we can probably get a win with Scrappy fairly easily. Watch, I say that. Watch me eat my words. Watch me eat my words and embarrass myself horribly. But I'm thinking we're probably good. So we got 16 damage coming in hot, so I'll first get some shields. And we can just use the magnet for our second claw to grab the weapons. So there's a very real chance this will be enough to kill anyway. Well, not quite. It'll still do good damage. It'll kill one of them, so we're in pretty good shape, honestly. We blocked all that damage incoming, no problemo. These shields are kind of nifty when you're starting out, at least, because the big ones, the big shield, if you pick up the big shield by itself, or at least as that being the only, like, core item you're picking up, the fluff is just fluff. It just cushions items. It has no function. So if we just retrieve the big shield as an item, then we get double the block. Now, granted, we only need the one. We only need one of these anyway, because this gives you 10, and he's going to be doing 8 damage to us in this round. So we already know we only need to block 10, but if I can get the big guy on its own, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, I got the sword too. Who cares? The rest of it is just a formality. That should be enough to win this one. Yeah, Magnet Guy, I've never played as him. Oh, it was not enough to kill, by the way. I've never played as him, but yeah, he seems very, very powerful, and, like, I don't want to say, like, easy mode, because you still have to be smart about the power-ups you pick up, and the perks you choose, that kind of thing. You can't just be a complete idiot, but I can definitely be a partial idiot. No question there. Look at this, credit card. Credit card is very, very strong. I don't know, man. I feel a little bad. The money build is such a guaranteed you win the game kind of build, at least in normal mode. Maybe in the later difficulties, it's not so bad. But, like, money builds, especially with things like the credit card, it builds over time and becomes just insufferably powerful. Now, granted, it is not a metal object, so we will not magnetize it, but it's easy to change that. That's a very easy thing to take, so... yeah, it's such a guaranteed win, and I try actively to not just do the same build over and over and over again, but shit like that makes it real hard to avoid that temptation, man. Makes it real hard. So, I mean, I guess to that degree, I might as well start things off by making ourselves broke. I have 2 gold right now. I might as well go into debt early on. I might as well. And, go ahead and get the swords. There we go. Let's get those 4. Including the big one. Shit is busted AF, but I love it. We drop that guy. They shield up anyway, and they're doing 16 damage. Would be cool if I could get the sword by itself. Because by itself, it deals just 20. But that would be a bit of a tall order. I'll just do what I usually do, and I'll go for the shields. There we go. What's up, Delilah? Fortune cookie. You know what, you know what, Delilah? I think you were the one last time. You were like, Alex, I'm telling you, bro. If you go for the fortune cookie, you will not regret it. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You were like, trust me, Alex. I was scared the first time I messed with fortune cookie. I understand. But it'll change your life. Delilah, When we see fortune cookie, not if, but when we see it, I'm gonna get that shit, and it will probably change my life, and I will have you to thank. I'll say, you know what, Delilah, I'll never doubt you ever again. And you'll say, you're goddamn right you won't, Alex. And then you'll say, punk ass bitch. You probably won't say that, but you might think it. You will not be wrong to think it. That guy gonna get got. Oh, heck! Magnet, you've forsaken me. That's okay. That's okay. He was just shielding up anyway. What's up, Ogasso? We're doing some more clawing. Some clawing in some dungeons. Can I get the shield by itself? Can I get the timing down? Oh, what a gamer! I'm a fucking gamer. Oh, yeah. It's always satisfying. This is our first run attempt ever as the magnet fella. It's dangerous when it gets stuck to the tippity top like that. When it gets like when it kind of slurps up the top. That's a little bit dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, we're just mildly going into debt with this credit card. Just mild credit card debt. I did. It was the first drop and I couldn't afford a reroll. So I was like, sure. It was the first drop and I couldn't afford a reroll, so I was like, why not? Why not? Yeah, was it a questionable choice? Probably. It probably was. But, and I was saying how it's like, man, I'm trying my darndest to not just do the same build over and over again and not just go for money builds all the time, but I was like, you only YOLO once, as they say. And of course, we could always change the parameters of the credit cards to be metalified. Which we might try when there's an opportunity. But it's going to be hard for the fact that I'm already going into stupid amounts of debt. Gold dagger, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am actively trying to avoid the same shit. Exactly, exactly. How can you even afford that shit, Alex? The gold dagger would heal them at this point. I know it doesn't work that way. The harpoon is curious. And the magnet could actually, you know, slurp it this time. Actually, no, it can't. That's what got me last time. This is not a metal object. Even though it looks like it ought to be. Even though it looks like it ought to be. Yeah, to that degree, I'm not sure the harpoon's a good idea. Maybe I should just get gold dagger. Poison dagger? Yeah, yeah. Maybe this is an opportunity. Maybe this is an opportunity to spec into not money for once. Not the money for once. Because you're right, it is very small. If we could get that one perk that shrinky dinks things randomly, like shrinky dinks 4 objects randomly, that'd be sick. So yeah, let's maybe see if we can find an opportunity then to not just go for a gold build all the goddamn time. Do I see the shrinky dink one? Oh, it's there. It's there. Or is it that one? Oh, it's in the list. It's happening. It's happening. Ah! How are you gonna get it? Watch me. You lucky bastard. Yeah, there's no fucking way, right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And yet, here we are. Yeah, deflation. Y'all thought you were ready for an inflation fetish. Y'all ain't ready until we get that deflation fetish unlock. There we go. Yeah, streamer luck. We call that streamer luck where I come from. Claw machine, and there's Granny. Well, actually, no, I don't know if that's Granny. We'll do this one first. Okay, this is Granny. Okay, we're good on health. So give me as many coins as I can carry. Many coinarinos as I can carry, Areno. There we go. Ridiculous luck, man. Granny is the reward. Granny is the reward. Are you trying to say the Granny room is the reward? Or are you saying that Granny, just as she exists, she's like, what she brings to humanity is the reward? So I was going for the chest. That's fine. Hopefully the health will heal me. Yeah, I healed past the spiky boys. Try it out then. She's a sweet lady. She is. What's up, Justin? Thanks for popping back in. We got to hang out with Justin last night as we were playing Caves of Cud. Got to play with our boy and or hang out with our boy rather, and you got to play Caves of Cud. That game is a good gosh darn time. I'm going to actually the magnet is, you know what? No, the magnet's gonna go over here. Let's get the poison first. I'm gonna send the magnet over here. Kind of like right down the middle. And it's good. Look at that. It all goes to the top. Yeah, some of that can very easily wiggle their way down. It's a home-cooked meal. That's right. AKA a healing potion. And some money, which, you know, Granny's gonna granny. So we shrunk some shields. I just need one shield, really. And a couple extra swords and other daggers and other stabby boys. My first time attempting to run with Magnet Fella. And it's like, yep, I get it. I understand the appeal of Magnet Fella. He's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to shield. I was so excited. I was having such a good time. Yeah, so now... Go for the credit card. I'll go for the poison. Woo, it almost dropped it. I was having such a fun time. I forgot about defense. Having such a fun time going all aggro. All aggro all the time. Now he's gonna do damage, or attempts to. Oh, and he has spikes as well. Right. Right. So actually, I mean, we don't have to worry because we're gonna get a full heal when we win. Not if, but when we win. In fact, that might just kill him. It will. He's dead. If you defeat a boss, you get a full heal. Hopefully this game can make up for it, yeah. That's valid too, yeah. Magnet guy. The magnet trinket, this one here, or the perk rather. And then more magnets. Just magnets on magnets and magnets, yep. It's a no-brainer. Savings account. Yeah, I mean, these are all nice, but magnetism is no question here. We have 8 gold. A searing hot 8 gold, which means we can't afford any of these things. So I don't really think I should bother with the blacksmith, the shredder room, the alchemist. I would like to fuck with the alchemist. I would like to fuck with the shredder room. Eventually, probably. And the blacksmith, but yeah, can't afford shit. So I'm not gonna bother. And let's just fight more shit. I am a poor fella. Had a great grandma. Crazy Swedish lady. Used to chug buttermilk. What a badass. Pours at NASCAR. Alright. She sounds fucking badass, dude. Can I get the shield? The big one? That's gonna be a hard one to grasp by itself. So instead, I will reach for the shield and the dagger. The poison fella, specifically. That's more than enough defense. Actually, no, it's not more than enough. It is exactly enough defense. Everything else is a formality at that point. Oh, wow, that one just jumped up. Is that enough to kill? It is. That was very fortunate. It was just enough to kill. So my strength became 1 because our guy, if you collect at least 5 metal items at once, your strength goes up for that combat, for that fight, that is, which is pretty darn cool. Pretty gosh darn cool. Give me those shields. That is just enough to deal with what this guy's tossing at me. So give me those daggerinos. And look at that, we're able to like slurp some extra stuff up sometimes as the magnet goes from across the top, because we got that perk that increases the range of our magnet fella, which is pretty darn cool, if you ask me. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can like curve my bullet here to grab that shit. Whoop. Not quite. I was like, because sometimes that situation will happen. I want to see if I can find a cool strat to be able to reliably try to like scrape the claw, like the underside of the claw, to snag it and like slurp it up to me. Running a strat for that would be cool. Tower shield's not bad. Yeah, tower shield. I mean, it's wood, but still pretty solid. Big tower shield. It was some other weird shit, maybe. The brown questionable cheese. What is that? Something. I think it's like you persist dodge or something. You dodge an attack. Maximum health by 20. That's fine. More health. It's too big to reliably magnet. Yeah, we would use the regular claw for that one anyway. That's a good point. Even if we could turned that one into metal, it would be a little bit clunky. A little clunky for sure. If we grab it by itself, is it any different? It is not any different. If we grab that by itself, that's the equivalent of a tower shield. Can I get both? It's awfully tempting to try to get both. I think I'll just go for this one by itself. And any other extra things. Sure. That extra shields too. That's pretty nifty. And then let's go for these fellers. Can I get one of those guys too? Almost, almost. It bounced around. There we go, baby. There we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so some things are getting shrinky-dinked because of our perk. Other things are getting expandy-doinked by, I think the mage. The Groka. Same thing. We'll try to get both of these things. Ooh, it's slipping, but we got it. That's how you know this is not an arcade game claw machine experience. The ones in the arcades, those things are so flimsy. The claws, the grabbies have so little strength. So little, like, you know, juice to them. Whereas the claws in this game, when they grab something, they grab them with a decent bit more confidence. There's more, there's like more like confidence and just general like possibility. They're able to like, they're able to deliver when they grab something. You're really like, you can be fairly confident that it's actually gonna stick. One more hit. I got the big swords too, or the bigger sword. Born in 1904, amazing. That's awesome. Sickle's not bad. Sickle's pretty good. It's a little bit large, but I'll take sickle. We could re-roll, but I mean, we don't have a ton of money, so try to keep what we can. Mystery room. What could it be? It's a mystery. It's a mystery to everyone. I'm like looking like what's the least damagey option. With a fairly juicy magnet, this could get dangerous. Not the worstest. Not the worstest. We're all right. Got lots more monies. No damage incoming, so I will be greedy. Of course I will. Go for the credit card. I'd like to upgrade the credit card at some point so we can make it be cheaper. Have it be a cheaper use. Woo! Got the extra one. Pretty good damage. Yeah, they have confidence and power, which is what we love to see. So we don't need a ton of block. I can see. Oh, the tower shield is right here. Actually, let's go for the tower shield. I think we got a couple other fun things to boot. Also inking them up. We're inkifying them to make them sad. Got plenty of defense now, but I can't see anything else. Metal, at least. The metal things would drift towards the bottom. Just go there kind of blindly. We got the sickle. A couple daggers, including the poison. Pretty good round. He's gonna drop some little poisony boys. I will drop this guy on his face and kill him to death. Dead. 17 damage. Pretty good. Pretty good. We could do the battle axe. That's a little bit questionable. I might just reroll. We have 2 coins to spare. So I have 4 coins to spare. We could do another big shield, or one more reroll. One more. Morning Star. I skip. Yeah, I'm like, if we could reliably shrinky dink it, then maybe we'll talk. But it's just Health potion. Health potion would not be a bad idea. Just having one. I mean, it's not much. But having some healing would not be the worst idea in the wild world of sports. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, I sleep. Sometimes it's hard to get that excited. First time gamer? Oh, what a fucking stud. What a stud. Speaking of health potions, speaking of healing. Yes. I got no health potions that round. That's okay. We got more monies. Yeah, exactly. If we can transmute some things, then we'll be cooking. Then we'll be cooking, and we also might be good looking. Can I reliably pick up that sword by itself? Probably not. The magnet will probably want to drop just on top of the sickle. Yeah, we'll play it safe. And then we'll drop this guy here. One more dagger? Couldn't quite reach it. Couldn't quite reach it. Want to get some poison on this guy early, because he will soon juice himself up pretty good. The juice will become juicy. So I will go for Shielderino. And almost got the healing as well, but got some poison. And then... Ooh, if I'm greedy, I start with the sword and see if we can maybe grab these guys, but I'll play it safe. I'll play it safe and get these guys. We got a few more daggers to boot. Even though it fell off, that's okay. Now we're cooking good looking. No, cooking makes you good looking. Well, for one thing, cooking can be like an attractive... the ability to cook can be a very attractive quality to those seeking a potential mate. Also, cooking means you're able to eat, and being able to eat is very conducive to being alive. And being alive is a very sexy quality that not all partners, but many partners are into. I'm not going to assume that everyone has a person being alive fetish, but there's probably more people that are into it or view it as a positive, at least, more than a negative. You've never heard someone say, yeah, I went on that date with that guy. They were all right. They were okay, but honestly, they were just kind of too alive for my tastes. And the other person goes, girl, I heard that. I heard that, man. These boys in the club, why can't they be more dead? Honestly, what's wrong with them? Men these days, SMH my head. I've only heard that kind of conversation a couple times in my life. So pretty unsurprising. Cooking made me look more sexy, says Smokey. There you go. Smokey's fucking got that shit on lock. Got that shit downloaded. My wife don't give a shit about it, says Mayo. I don't have, oh my god, more deflation. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Of course it stacks. That's amazing. I don't have much of a cooking skill. Really, with anything. I mean, I can like follow a recipe fairly competently. I have like just very basic, minimal level of ability. But I can tell you one thing that my wife does appreciate is when I'm helping her cook. Even if helping means just hanging around with her and just, talking to her while she's doing it. And maybe like, oh, let me grab that thing for you. Let me reach the shelf or reach the thing on the shelf for you. Maybe like wash something for her. Just minimal brain dead stuff that I can't possibly fuck up. But I know she does appreciate that. Blockmaster I do like. But deflation is just so good for this build. Kind of no question. Mystery room and a reroll Pachinko thing. Sure. I'll look. Let's do this one first. Monies. Of course, I did get that full heal. This is actually a pretty good configuration. Only a few spiky boys. Lots of coins. Could be fairly lucrative. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I was thinking they'd maybe fall over. Maybe they'd fall over. So we got a not bad amount of money. Brass Knuckles is pretty good. That would allow us to take on that one scary fella that always scares me. The one scary fella is a scary boy. Heck. Another 4 coiny boy in there. Oh! Honestly, a toss-up on like how quickly it'll drop. There's some people I'm sure can probably moneyball that shit. I am not some people. For me, it's a fucking guessing game on how it's gonna go, so. But I think this is a good enough item. And I think is generally helpful enough. I mean, right now we are more investing into block. But Brass Knuckle gives us a very convenient and very effective way to escape really scary situations. That's the tricky thing is yeah, being good at cooking can follow with it's like enjoying it too much, but I don't know, man. I don't know. To me it's hard. It comes to the territory. And you know what they say, never trust a cook that is like questionably skinny. Never, you don't want to trust that shit. Someone's like, oh yeah, I cook all the time. And then it's like, now wait a second. Now wait a second. This person is like thin as a rail. What the hell? Oh, I didn't get the big one. That's okay. I might just go full defense because there's a lot of damage coming. Oh, I can't because it's a magnet. It is a magnet. So that's where the claw, the one claw can get you into trouble. So we're gonna take a bit of damage in this first round. Although I might be able to kill him. I was gonna say if that crits. All right, so that's not quite as bad. Not quite as bad. Not quite as shabby. We'll go for the credit card. Because we haven't used it in a minute. Juice it up a little bit more. Oh, it still fell in. It still fell in. Hell yeah. Never judge a cook by his bover? By his bover? I've never heard that term. But yes, obviously, all jokes aside, you know, someone's body type does not dictate how good of a cook they are, obviously. It's like it's a meme or a joke I've heard, you know, we hear frequently. Yeah, never trust that. Yeah. Mayo knows what's up. You know, I don't mean that very literally, obviously. It is a thing that comes up in conversation. What's the credit card at now? 13 damage. So it won't kill on its own, but it will kill with the stabby. Got his ass. Affects the weight loss. Well, the nice thing about cooking is that you know, we're the ones in control of what we're putting into the meal. That's what I like about cooking. Like Gracie and I cooking together. I mean, you go to a restaurant, and a lot of the times you go to a restaurant and it might taste better. It might be like, you know, more satisfying, but who knows how much salt and butter or sugar they're putting into it. Whereas if me and Gracie are the ones cooking, we're able to kind of maybe read the recipe and go, nah, we don't need that much butter. We don't need that much sugar. Whatever it is that we're making. And that to me is kind of more conducive to, you know, maybe eating a little bit healthier and trying to be mindful of those kinds of things. But also that's the danger, is we can go too hard the other way. We'll do a little bit of reroll. Gauntlet. Do love me some gauntlet, and that's a metal item. Man, really, really good things in our build. The only downside is we have a lot of things in said build, but I'm pretty happy about it. I'm gonna just go for this one, and I'm gonna hit the enter button to grab it early. That was something that someone taught us about last time. If you hit the enter button prematurely, you can close the claw prematurely. You want to go for the second one? Yes. Was it worth it? Maybe. Maybe it was worth it. It did hurt. It did hurt. But it could be good. I'm taking both. Yeah. Might as well. Might as well. That's not bad. Taking both, baby. Well, yeah, there's other things that make people skinny. Fair point. Fair point. I mean, if I just go ham and grab all the spiky boys that are there, I could just skip. The trick here is obviously if I grab all of, if the tentacles go all over that, all over this blob here, it's gonna grab the spikies, but I think it should grab most of the Healy boys as well. I think. Yeah, and obviously, like Delilah says, if we shake it, we're probably okay. Do I get it? It's gonna hurt, but I think we'll heal more than we'll lose. Yeah, we healed more than we lost. We're okay. We're okay. Tower shield? Oh, baby, that'd be delicious. If we can get a harpoon, maybe. Maybe. I passed up a harpoon earlier. We'll see if I come to regret that, but that's pretty good, though. Get that gauntlet as well. So, yeah, block and dodge. Yeah, I mean, they do combo well. You're right. Yeah, we don't need to pick only one. They're both solid. Actually, now that I realize we have, you know, some metal blocking options, so I probably didn't have to play it safe by getting the wooden things first, but I might as well. We're just gonna kill this first guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. The short sword by itself, that would be juicy. That would be delicious. That'd be magically delicious. In fact, I'm gonna use the magnet there. Let's go over here first. And grab the healing and the stabbies. Oh, no healing for me. No healing for Alex. So of course I'm gonna try to grab all this stuff. Can I get the fella? I didn't get the fella. That's okay. We got pretty good block. Yeah, plus 18. Pretty good. You can unlock a character that way. Oh, the sword thing? The short sword thing? Ooh. Well, I mean, knowing that... not quite, not quite. But something to try for. Something to try for in general. Will this kill? It might. If it crits... It did. Nice. But you activate a single item 3 times, probably with like a single get, right? Like a single acquisition. There's Gold Dagger again. And our money stores are slowly increasing. The temptation is real. And they're not that big. With deflation, that's pretty cool. So right now, that would be... that'd be 12 damage. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's worth it. It's not that big. We could re-roll. Let's grab it. Let's go and grab for it now. What do we got here? We got the bomb thrower and the squid fella. I think the bomb thrower... I think the bombs are metal? I can't remember. I want to say the bombs are metal. I feel like they ought to be. I think we could probably handle that. Let's do the bomb thrower fella. Pretty sure they are. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, what else could they be, right? So the mystery room is Granny. Fuck, this one's Granny. God, I keep messing that up. That's okay. I feel like I usually default to give me money and ignore health, but I'm going to try to get both. I got everything that I wanted. Maybe one more health would have been nice, but that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Ooh, a little bit more than I was bargaining for, but that's okay. We should be okay. Full health, we got a Morning Star. It's just that it's so large. Yeah, Squidgel is not too bad. I want to get excited about Morning Star. I bet it's incredible if you are crazy on block. But, I don't know. I have a hard time getting excited about it. And you have to, like, build up a ton of block for it to be worth a damn. It's just hard to get excited about it. I'm sure for some builds it makes a lot of sense, but I'm like, Purely, The bombs are metal? Yeah, I kind of figured. They are heavy, though. They are heavy, so that's something for us to be aware of. Just gonna be done with some shit. Don't have to worry too much about... Ooh, short sword's in pretty good position. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh! Are we a gamer? Oh! Now that being said, nothing else, like, special happened, but that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Otherwise... Yeah, just go for these things. I mean, we don't really care about the gauntlet specifically. Oh, almost grabbed the other fun things. Good damage, good damage. It should have worked. Maybe because it was not technically picked up alone. Maybe that's why. Yeah, if there were... Because normally there's like a little pop-up that says, new character unlocked. Maybe that happens after the run ends. It's hard to say. But I think it's because... It's tricky because it was picked up alone. But if it procced twice, some definition of picked up alone, I guess, is invalid. So it depends on like the... It's like an order of operations. It's a PEMDAS order of operations kind of thing. So I could see it being either way. Yeah. Dealing double damage might not be activating in the standards. Yeah, that's a good point too. That's a good point too. So really, we just need to find another picky. If picky is stackable, and I assume that it is. That would probably be enough. But I ain't scared. Oh, we gotta get the bombs, and they are indeed metal. Let's do this. Let's just go for the brass... Well, actually, I mean, the brass knuckles are... Well, but it's so large. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab a few of these things. The brass knuckles are huge. Ooh, we're all getting none of those things. All right, well. Welly, well. Let's just hope we can grab all these things, then. Oh, yeah, they're pretty big. They're pretty clunky. So that first bomb's gonna suck. But no, we actually did okay. We did alright, yeah. So like we were saying, those bombs are very large. Now the shrinky dink, the deflation is proccing. So now things are shrinkifying really good. I'm going to... Let's see, that's 22. We'll get the gauntlet as well, I think. We're throwing a lot of stuff at him there. There you go, there you go. Whether you wanted it or not, we are now in a conversation where PEMDAS has come up. Part of it is that I was at a family gathering last night. Like a holiday family gathering last night, and one of my my sister, one of my siblings, she is a teacher. She's a middle school teacher, so that kind of thing is very frequently on her mind. That kind of thing frequently comes up. So quite a bit of damage coming in hot. If we get the brass knuckles, that's like an easy dodge there. Yeah, let's go for all those things. If I can get the... Ooh, almost got the credit card, too. If I get the sickle, that'd be sick. Everything else is just bone... Well, actually, no. Well, yeah, we're in, like, pretty good shape. And if we get the gauntlet... Where's the gauntlet? I think I might have just grabbed it. Unknowingly. I might have just accidentally grabbed it. So... Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna get a full heal after this, when we win. Not if we win, but when we win. So we're fine. We're getting this shit. Yo, what's up, Master Train? Yeah, it's a very good game. It's a very good game, Master Train. If you've never had a chance to... If you've never heard of it before, if you've never had a chance to see it in action, highly, highly recommended. If you enjoy well, it's a roguelike, but when it comes to, like, the definitions of genres and that kind of thing, I would almost say that it is more of a deck builder. I would almost say it's a deck builder more than a roguelike. Also, I think I will take Vaccine. Just because if we encounter something that is crazy heavy on poison, this will help us, you know, stave off from it. So this is like future-proofing a future kind of deal. That being said, Dodgy is pretty cool. It's a flat number, so it's kind of hard to get excited about that, but it doesn't really scale well. But yeah, I feel like Vaccine is a good, like, safe choice. Safeguard, where it's like, it's not going to help immediately, but it might save our ass later. But to me, it's worth it. It's a very good game. Because you already probably see what's going on here, where, yes, it's a roguelike. You know, we're picking up upgrades. That kind of thing is really cool. But the notion of you have to be choosy about what prizes to put in your claw game of potential prizes you can grab into. Instead of cards in your deck, it's prizes in an arcade game, a claw game, and you have to make similar decisions about what things synergize well, what things don't, that kind of thing. It's pretty cool. Lost runs to poison, yeah. I don't know if we've really had anything scary happen with poison, but it's because I'm always picking up safeguards for poison when I can, and it's probably because Ogasso has told me that poison can get scary, so it's yet to fuck me over, but I know it's out there. I know it's out there. And that's a good point too, Master Train. We will have some giveaway keys for this game on Friday. We will have, I think, 3 keys for this game to give away. I don't have the giveaways open right now in our Discord. For anybody curious, we do giveaways every Friday. We do giveaway. Well, not every Friday, but most Fridays we do giveaways, like Steam key giveaways, whenever we have extra keys to give away. And we should have, I think, 3 Steam keys for this game to give away, and that'll be happening this Friday. The reason the giveaways aren't open right now is because I don't know I'm not 100% sure if I'll have all of them. They might run out before I can get that last reward turned in, the last dare turned in. So I don't like to overpromise. But yeah, I'll be opening those giveaways probably in the next day or two, and we do those giveaways in raffle form through our Discord server. So if you would like a chance at a chance at winning a free key for this game, our Discord server will have some giveaways for sure. You don't have to be present in the stream when the giveaways happen. We'll be doing the giveaways, like rolling them, that is, at the end of the stream on Friday night. And if you're not here, that's fine. I'll just DM you the keys. The key, or I guess keys. Because we'll have a couple things we're giving away. But yeah, that should be a fun one, though. You can pull shenanigans with the magnets. Right. If you drop it while moving. Yeah, I figure like you could pull some like pro strats to like scoop up items that are in an awkward angle or try to exclude things that you don't want to grab. I could see some shit like that being a thing for sure. These kinds of things. Yeah, that's the thing. It's hard for there to be a deck builder that is not also a roguelike. Plenty of roguelikes are not deck builders, but I would imagine most, if not all, deck builders are also roguelikes. The pachinko game, I would say probably Master Train. The problem with that game, well, not the problem with the game, but the problem with that game's campaign is that the rewards that gift extra keys for that game for Billionaire are much harder to strive towards. But we're gonna play more of that game this week, so we're gonna keep trying on it. But yeah, that's a really fun one too. I think we'll probably play that game maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I'll have to kind of see how the schedule shakes out, but yeah, that is absolutely on the list. So a couple obvious ones. The downside is I'm about to spend a decent amount of money, which is gonna make the gold dagger less powerful for a bit. But I think these are all worthwhile. I want to have the credit card do more damage, like grow quicker and be cheaper. So that's an obvious one. Gauntlet, block goes up, number go burr. Such an obvious one there. Brass knuckle, you get 2 dodges and does a little bit more damage. That's great. Honestly, I forget that the brass knuckle does damage. I think about the brass knuckle exclusively as a dodge provider. Gold dagger, same kind of thing there. It scales better. 2 damage for every 10 coins. Again, I know it's doing less damage right now, but I think that's great. And I'd be tempted to level up the tower shield. Oh, actually, no, I can't afford it. I don't think I want to mess with sickle. In fact, I might end up getting rid of sickle at some point, but we'll see. Some coin for the transmute. I don't think we have a transmute. We do have a shredder, though. Yeah, let's go and leave here. We do have a shredder. We can get rid of a couple of these, of the wooden fellers that are cluttering things up. Yeah, I'll get rid of exactly 3. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I have to get rid of 2. I don't want to get rid of too many, but a little bit goes a long way. You're probably right, August. We probably don't need to fuck with Tower Shield. In fact, we might at some point get rid of it. We might shred it on a future opportunity. Now look at this. I don't even need the shield at this point. We could just dodge with the brass knuckle. We wouldn't need. Yeah, he's just modifying. So yeah, there's no debuffs coming our way. I sometimes forget that debuffs are dodgeable. So if you're looking at just damage incoming and you just get the brass knuckle to dodge that many attacks, but there's debuffs, then the the dodges will get eaten by debuff instead, which can be, which can have some downsides. Oh, I didn't grab it. That's okay. So we'll play it fairly safe. Let's go right for the brass knuckle. And slurp up. Ooh, almost dropped it. The brass knuckle is fairly, I guess, heavy. Fairly large. You have a discounted bundle? Oh, that's good to know too, Master Train. So long as the bundle goes for a bit, then you're probably in the clear. Lots of damage incoming, by the way. Yeah, so long as the bundle is going for a bit, that'd be really, really helpful. The big guy. Oh, I just got the small fella. That's unfortunate. Well, we definitely want the gauntlet because there's quite a bit of damage coming in hot. We'll, let's see. How much would that give me? Maybe I should just play it safe and go for the brass knuckle. 4 block every time you use an item. Brass knuckle is probably more pertinent right now. Let's go for that guy. Of course, I could probably just kill that first fella, so that'll help. Oh yeah, first fella's going down. That at least helps. So just a little bit of damage. We'll be okay. We're fine. In fact, if I grab brass knuckle by itself, we're dodging everything. Whoop. Oh, gamer. Hell yeah. But that is good to know. Yeah, I would say look up the expiration date for that bundle when it expires on Steam. Or, I'm sorry, when the discount goes down, that is. And, of course, we also have the holiday sale. The inevitable Steam holiday sale, which I suspect will probably start on Thursday? Does that sound right? I think I read somewhere it'll be the 19th. I don't know. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, I feel like I read somewhere that the 19th is the expected starting date for the holiday sale. There's a couple things I've got my eye on. Not so much games, but more like DLC for games that I've been playing lately or games that I'm interested in. DLC, even a couple soundtracks. Soundtracks for games I'm into, that kind of thing. We're pretty much in the clear at this point. I'm not even going to bother with going for blocks if need be. And get the credit card, that'd be cool. Okay, I mean, I got an accidental block. Sure, I'll take it. Okay, I technically got 2 of them. Now we're really balling out of control here. I'm gonna grab that poison dagger, but a little bit too far away. Really good damage, though. We're kind of running away with this, honestly. What I want to do is, like, find more little free opportunities to charge up our credit card. Although I suspect it's probably not going to even get tickled. That guy's going to die too quickly. Magnets? I mean, it is metal. This can be dangerous. Magnet can be dangerous. You know, it can work against you. We could re-roll. I kind of want to go for it. Oh gosh, let's go for it, bro. All in on magnets. Shock value. I can already. I'm not reading anything right now, but I'm just imagining shock value is like, Alex, fucking do it, bro. He says, go for it, bro. Yeah, I know shock value. You're our magnet man. Shock value has a magnetic personality. Yeah, shock value is like, bro, I'm telling you, those magnets, man. They're life changing. 1's probably good. I'm inclined to agree. 1 is probably plenty. 1 is probably plenty. Ugh, heal 5. I sleep. This one's pretty cool. Greedy's alright. Yeah, for a build like this, I think it makes sense. Man, once we get... I mean, I don't know if we should. But once we have an opportunity to metalify credit card, oh, baby, it's Jover. It's Jova for these nerds. So, let's try to grab some of these things. And by some, I don't mean all. I do not mean all of them. Can I use the magnet on the magnet, or will they polarize each other? Let's find out. Alright, that is... Well, you know what? No, that's okay, because both polarities are on the same magnet. So we'll just say, in like a meta sense, that yeah, it's grabbing the opposite polarized side. So it's okay. We're not breaking any laws of physics or science. Everyone's alright. No one's mad. Yeah, I could see more than one getting real dangerous. The strength one actually wouldn't be bad. Dark Sword always sounds cool, but ugh, that would fuck us so hard for a build like this. Are you kidding me? That'd be good for the bunny fella. Well, they're all bunny fellas, but the little dolly. I think Ring of Strength is pretty chill. If we can metalify it eventually, that'd be nice. We have Slime fella. Beatrice, who's the honey fella. Ooh, that could get scary. Let's go with this guy. Because the bee lady, she throws honey at you, and that sticks to stuff, and it can glob together. Magnets plus globs, that could fucking clog our chute if we're not careful. You don't want your chute clogged. In real life or otherwise. Don't clog your chute. Oh, what? Ain't that some bullshit? Do I try to, like, have them line up? Oh. Go for it. Oh! We got it. Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God, so you saw me hover over. I was like, wait. Skip. Yeah, we don't need more magnets. But thank you. That's what they were offering. And because we got that perk, a greedy perk, I can take more stuff. So I'll take 2 piggy banks and a heal, I suppose. Almost dropped it, but we're good. And I'll take a little bit more. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Shock value says, bro, you gotta go for it. No, I'm legit worried about the thing getting fucking clogged, man. I'm worried about the tank, or the chute clogging. Doctors typically advise against, I don't know, what's the word, like obstructing. Typically advise against obstructing various Oh, good. Good, good, good. Constructing various airways and throughways for things, so I feel like I have a vested interest to be smart about this. Ooh, good grab. Good fucking grab. A lot of shit. Well, yeah, a lot of shit gets slung around. It's probably good if you have, like, at least one of these. At least one 20% magnetism increase. I could see if you had, like, thick, juicy magnets, then multiple magnets could be good. But like Elgaso said, otherwise I could very easily get unwieldy. For sure. Also, it kind of chafes my hide a little bit. The Ring of Strength is glass by default. I've never seen a glass ring in my life. I've never seen a glass ring. I've seen rings that are very small and probably would not get picked up by a, you know, modest magnet, but still, it's the principle of the matter, bro. The principle. No damage coming our way, so we don't have to mess with blocks necessarily. Credit card would be a fun meme, and the strength upgrade would be nice too. He's gonna be bringing in some friendos. Okay, well, we'll take the credit card at least. And then I'll grab all this other shit. And brass knuckle for funsies. Oh, and the sickle and the... Oh, wow. Well, not the sword, but still. Good grab. Poisoned his ass. Delicious. Right now, it wouldn't clog it. You're probably right. We've probably, I think, done a fairly good job of being conscious and conscious about, you know, what to grab and what not to grab. But still, I know how that can get out of hand very quickly. Also, do you appreciate that the one thing I didn't want to get smallified got smallified? But that's okay, because we still got all the goods. Oh, our little gold dagger does such an adorable amount of damage. It's like, here's my 7 damage, huh? it's trying its best. It'll get good again, I know it'll get good again, but it's just adorable. I don't... The brass knuckles, like, bounce around so much, I'm tempted to just go for that on its own. But instead, I will go for these 2 things. And some stabbies. Pretty good grab, actually. Oh yeah, now we Gucci in the Gucci. And we do have the gauntlet already, so we're in really good shape there. I don't know, it seems like... Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, it seems like our magnet is strong enough. The brass knuckle is pretty consistently sticking to it, but it's still... The way it wobbles always makes me a little bit nervous. Always a little bit nervous when I see it bound around like that. Can I get both? That'd be sick. Unnecessary, but kind of sick. Although it was not enough. It was not as sick as it was not. Oh, well, never. What am I saying? We got the fucking dodge. Got the brass knuckle. We got nothing to worry about. A little bit more poison. Probably one more round and he's out. He's outie. Calling in for more backup. Not on my watch, he's not. Oh, the credit card's all cute and small. Can I get it? The answer is probably, can I consistently get it? I mean, the magnet's gonna go over here, obviously. Let's try it. Or to scoople on the bottom. Ooh, we got it, baby. Look how small the ring is. It's so adorable. This has been shrinky-dinked. Oh, 2 damage. Or 2 health, rather. Dead. Good shit. Cruising along. Poison? Sure. Blacksmith coupon is tempting. Do we need poison? I mean, it's not a bad idea. We're doing a decent bit of not like a ton of giant hits, but a decent number of small hits, especially with all the metal things we're slurping up. So let's go with that one. We have not a ton of money, but there is an alchemist station. In fact, we're probably going to visit that first. Well, I say that. We don't have a ton of money. And I have to be aware of the fact that if we do alchemicify a credit card, our money reserves are going to go way down real fast. What I could do is alchemicify the Ring of Strength. I could alchemicify Healing Flask. There's some safe choices. So we don't have to do the big one right now. Credit card in the ring. Elgaso says, fuck all that. Being safe? Hell no. He says, guts or glory, baby. He says, guts or glory. Let's see how much it costs. 20 is not too bad. 20 is not bad for this either. 20. We can afford all of them. Can afford all of them. So this is the big one. We go big or we go home. Let's do the big one. For that one as well. The only other one, yeah, was the healing flask. We need it though. Do we need it? I don't know if we really need it. It's 20. That's nothing. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? It's 20 gold and it will only help. Well, it'll generally help us. The nice thing about the healing flask is that it's not gigantic. I mean, I guess it can get gigantic, but right now at least it's pretty safe. So, I probably won't regret this decision. I probably will not regret this personal choice. No debuffs coming at us. Just 2 attacks, so as long as we get the brass knuckle, we'll be all set. Excuse me. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna go for this thing, if not just because it's quite large, and if the magnet might struggle with other things along those lines. Grab whatever we can carry, and we got it. So we got the dodge, kill the first fella, poison his ass, delicious. Shock Value says, welcome to Invincible. Welcome to win, says Shock Value. That's it, Mr. Frodo! Throw the ring into the mountain, or into the volcano. He's gonna be doing a debuff, I think. Intends to apply a debuff onto you. You would attempt a debuff, wouldn't you? Or I could just damage the shit out of him. Let's actually grab this first, and then I'm gonna use my other magnet over there. Just damage the piss out of him. Ooh, I was hoping I'd get the gauntlets too. That'd be nice. If I get the credit card, it's Jover for that nerd. Jova. Oh, almost. Ah, what a tease. 35 damage and that guy having 2 health. And of course it got shrinky dinks too. It was already shrinked. It didn't need additional shrinks or additional dinks, and yet here we are. That's okay. We'll magnet it pretty soon here. The only time when that is like truly a problem is if something that is not metal ends up on that space. Then we're in trouble. 1 HP. We can't not fuck him up. Especially because he's poisoned. He's donezo. In fact, I guess I could have skipped my turn. He was out of there. Probably re-roll. I mean, we could get the piggy bank and then turn it into metal and then enhance it, but nah, it's not worth it, I don't think. We have such an adorable amount of money. I'll re-roll once. Another gauntlet? Is that even legal? That is a funny thing to imagine, multiple gauntlets. I don't know, man. That seems like overkill. That seems like overkill. Could re-roll. I could just leave. Oh gosh, let's do the other gauntlet. 1 for each hand. And it is already metalled. It is already metalified. It is not upgraded, but we could upgrade it. We could upgrade it. So that'd be 6 block after the upgrade, right? So the other one. If we get both, that's 6 block every time you use an item. That does get disgusting pretty quickly. He says, take the gauntlet or I shoot. Take the gauntlet and no one gets hurt. Take the gauntlet and no one gets hurt, and that's my final offer. 1 free reroll. That's not a bad one. Contagious Venom, though. Kill a poison enemy. That sounds kind of cool. We're not really doing much with poison, let's be real, but I mean, sure. It's a freebie. It's free damage. It's free real estate. Free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, it's free real estate, so let's go for it. I feel like I need more poison daggers. We've only seen 1 poison dagger show up. So far, at least. And more pizza balls. We've only had 1 pizza ball and only 1 poison dagger. If we can get more poison daggers, then I'll feel a little bit more confident. Have confidence. I feel like I'm basing a lot of my decisions with the first claw based on where can my magnet claw drop for like optimal performance. Optimal male performance. Natural male performance even. the obvious one is here. And once again, the idea of a metal credit card is very silly to me because, you know, all of us, we've been raised to avoid magnets when it comes to our credit cards and our wallets in general. And yet here's an instance where we're all about that shit. Ooh, just a couple. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's not... This man is not long for this world. With a pull like that, this man is not long for this world. And the gauntlet, too, as a freebie. They do make it too easy, don't they? Body armor? Of course. Of course. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? It's fucking over. We cannot lose. Beatrice again, or Moth Tilda. Yeah, Moth Tilda. We cannot lose. I mean, we can. There's... It is always possible to snatch defeat from the claws of victory, so to speak. But it would be... It'd be a little bit tough by this point to get fucked. Now believe me, in my high school and college years, I did find ways to avoid getting fucked. Believe it or not, the most surefire setups still ended in Alex not getting fucked. It did happen. I managed to find ways. I was a fucking pro at avoiding getting fucked. In what appeared, from all accounts, to be a surefire situation. But, now we Gucci. Alright, so this guy does, I think he, yeah, he buffs himself with thorns and shit. So we'll probably end up skipping some turns here. But, no such concern here. We'll probably drop the magnet over there. So let's get this feller. Oh, I actually should have gotten the armor first. That's okay. We have so much. We have like so much starting armor. This is ridiculous. We still got the gauntlet anyway. Never mind. I never fucking doubted it. Never doubted it. The shark fight. Yes. Very smart idea. Because, yeah, because he's going to be throwing... He's gonna be throwing metal, right, because that increases his strength. Yeah, he throws metal around. No, of course, we'll have brass knuckles, but still, that will get dangerous. That will, at least, potentially get dangerous. So you are very correct. You are very correct. We'll probably reliably be able to magnet all that on the left-hand side, so I'm gonna grab these things directly. Almost dropped him, but we got that shit, because we're fucking gaming. Ooh, there we go. We finally had a situation there where the brass knuckles actually did fall off. And I don't mean like fell off YouTube content wise, but fell off literally. But that's okay. That is okay. No scary like reflections or thorns yet or anything, so we're still okay. Got the brass knuckle that time, just kind of by accident, honestly, but we'll still take that shit. 25 gold is not a crazy amount, but it's enough to be dangerous. Good damage. 5 health left. This man is... Oh, poison. Poison got his ass. There you go. The banks aren't metal. The banks aren't, but coins are. Oh, but there might not be coin. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Because in the past, we frequently have instances where there is a... like, we have the hand of Midas, the Midas touch. That turns all the fluff into gold coins. But you're right, I guess that's not a guarantee. So yeah, maybe we would be okay. But still. Didn't one shot. Yeah, I never saw the thorns come up. Oh, did he? Oh, he had the holy shield up, didn't he, Delilah? I didn't even notice the holy shield. I was just looking up for the thorns. I was scared. Oh, it did? Okay, in that case, I missed it. I was looking good everywhere else, but yeah, I never noticed that shit. Can use a tentacle claw to collect items? Hell yeah. Sounds fun. I'll look... Earlier on, that's actually, I feel like that's a pretty good one, but for now, I sleep. We'll go here. Any other alchemical thingies? Probably not. Nah. Maybe more to shred. Probably get rid of 2 more of those guys. I'm just gonna permanently be so little of money. Our poor gold dagger is like, but I need those. I need those to get good. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're getting rid of your money. It makes me sad. Yeah, the piggy banks are plastic. Yeah, I could see them being metal, but I guess the answer is like, classically they're porcelain. And I guess like, it's definitely not metal. I guess glass is the closest instead of plastic, but yeah. Yeah, there was a mirror. Yeah, I thought I was paying close enough attention, but I was probably just too confident. And I was just flying by the seat of my penis. But that's a good point too. It's per hit and not like total damage. If we were, I mean, obviously if the credit card were to get reflected, that would be scary, but yeah, thankfully we're doing a lot of smaller attacks, which is not quite as scary. We'll probably drop the claw around yonder. Actually, we'll go for this hoist. Then that'll probably be enough. Probably looking good. Looking good. Lots of more poison across the board. That guy's gonna explode in 2 rounds. Not too shabby. I'll slurp up some of these guys. Very lucky grab. Very lucky. I mean, and by lucky, I mean all gamer skill, obviously. Obviously. I was hoping we'd also grab the credit card for good measure. He exploded. We got lots of dodge. We got lots of block. We're feeling really good right now. I'm just gonna, like, grab as much of this as I humanly or inhumanly can. And by that, I mean just the sickle and the stabbo. And that was still enough, probably. I mean, not probably, but absolutely. Gold Dagger's like, I'm just gonna chill back here. I'm gonna chill back here, bro. Gives you the bomb buff. Explodes after 3 rounds and deals... might be a little bit large. Only 30 damage. That's not... I mean, it's to all enemies, which is cool, but... Nah, in fact, I don't even think I want to spin the reroll. I think we're good. What the hell? Sure. Can the other 2, like, bounce close to me? Or close together, at least? We'd be waiting here for a long time. I'll just wait for one of them to open up. Be by themselves. I mean, if you guys wanted to jump together, I wouldn't be sad about it. No fucking way. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. I'm not gonna wait here forever, obviously. We want to keep the stream rolling, but... It's very funny to imagine they're like, alright, Alex. Like, they're all clustered together. Everyone's like, please, pick me. Good enough, good enough. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, well, oh, well. Call it greed. Call it whatever you want. Call it impatience. It was many things. It was many things, and I will own all of them. I'm fairly confident in my ability to heal. I'm fairly confident this is gonna hurt. Oof. I'm fairly confident in my ability to heal. Good thing we magnetized the healing potion that is not in the draw right now, so... I think we'll be okay. If this run gets fucking nuked into oblivion, and I have only myself to blame, you can quote me. You can go back and quote me tentatively saying, like, I think we'll be alright, guys. You can quote me and then, like... And fucking spam that shit to me for hours on end. Alex, remember that time you thought you were gonna be Gucci? And then it was not, in fact, in the Gucci? You can lord over to me with that shit. Flew a little too close to the sun. Yeah, I knew the risks. Poison dagger, nice. I knew the risks, so I was like, you know, it'll probably be okay. Probably. It was one of those where I was like, it'll be fine. Ooh, then I was like cringing a little bit as I saw it coming. Man, they really want us to fight Queen Beatrice. They really want Magnets and Gloop to stick together. They really, really want that to happen. Do I want to do this again? We did heal up. Here, I'm gonna go over here. That way there's the least opportunity for other bullshittery to bullshit into my ittery. Now, it's still gonna hurt. Still, it's gonna hurt. But we're about to get Granny. Oh, and we got the big tentacles. Oh, look at that. We got 2 of them, too. That's delicious. They're floaters. They're floaters. Oh, my God. Look at that. That's just delicious. Suddenly, I'm not even concerned. Suddenly, I was never concerned at all. For reasons that are inexplicable, I suddenly feel like I was never worried to begin with. Look at that, Granny. What a fucking hero. What a stud. Granny stud. Couple buffs coming his way. She's the easiest one. I'm concerned of magnets and gloop getting very in the way. I'm worried about them getting very in the way and reaching an untenable situation. More stuff into the bin would be nice. That would be nifty. That would be nifty. Although there's a couple things we could probably stand to get rid of. Maybe sickle eventually. Probably a couple more of the wooden shield, the small shields. Maybe gold dagger. Well, actually, no. Well, right now we have a lot of money. That won't last. All the money in the world, that won't last. Let's try to grab these things. Or just throw the one of them at least. This is a little bit concerning, but we'll try it. We got all that we wanted, and then some. Get poisoned again. There you go. We got strengthified. Delish. Got 45 damage coming in hot. Can't dodge all that shit. I'm going to let's see if I can do the relatively pro strat. So good. Always satisfying. And that actually is enough to stave it all off. Credit card still went in. A lot of damage. The credit card really did the goods. We had a lot of defense. We were feeling great. Credit card and gold dagger, 2, like, in a way, diametrically opposed items. You know, one kind of works against the other, but yet, the damage kind of speaks for itself. Well, there you go. Algasso speaks, and the game listens. The game's like, all right, we can make that happen. I don't think I've actually ever taken that one before. But that actually is pretty helpful here. Yeah, streamer, we call it streamer luck, streamer RNG. That's right. Let's go for some upgrades. So, I could upgrade the strength potion, sure. I could upgrade the magnet. And I will. Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, the healing flask, sure. This guy too. Didn't I say earlier, like, oh yeah, I have money now. It will not last. Now, granted, we're pretty much, I think, nearing the point where additional upgrades will, like, there won't be a ton more to upgrade. We're nearing that point. We're not there yet. There's still more that came from. Golden dagger by itself, 3 damage. 2 damages of 4, rather. Hilarious. Alright, so we did not block against the debuff that's coming our way. Unless we kill this guy straight up. And then fuck up his friend. No, we just poisoned him. So the debuff is poison. We got that vaccine. So we Gucci. I'm not too worried. I do want to make sure we get the brass knuckle, though. No question. No questions asked. Maybe some questions asked. Like, what is the meaning of life? I would maybe ask that question. 250 daggers at a time is, I mean, death by 1,000 daggers. That is still a death. It is still a kill. It counts. The heals, and got to kill the shit out of that guy. And of course, our armor generation every round is off the goddamn chain because we're throwing a lot of gloop at this dude. Man, I could see the gauntlets being really powerful for Garbage Greg. Because I know Garbage Greg's whole deal is he becomes more powerful with every... Like, you're incentivized to throw a lot of garbage at the bad guys and to have a lot of garbage in your tank. And the fact that the gauntlets build up as you... Like, it's a per item use. So you kind of want to throw a lot of shit at the fellas. I will skip. I can't afford shit. Oh, shit. Speaking of... Well, let's see. This is the last round. I can't afford anything. Yeah. I should have noticed that it was the last round. I can't afford you. Which it would be nice, but I could upgrade one poison, but it's fine. It's okay. It's a-okay. Venom perk would have been good. I think I had the venom perk, actually. Yeah, contagious venom. Or do you mean this one, the poisonous weapons? We have both of those. And of course, we have the vaccine somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's a good point. I could have come here first. You're absolutely right. I could have come here first. Didn't think about that. Decent bit of damage coming our way. I'll try... Yeah, we'll play it safe. Get some shields. And then see if we can also snag these other things. We have really strong magnets this time. Really strong magnets. Wow. Didn't get the first gauntlet, but got the other one. So, yeah, suddenly I'm not so concerned. Yeah. Yeah, it is distributive, which is very powerful. It is very, very powerful. Big, big fan of that shit. Don't really think we have to worry too much about this one. I'll still go ahead and grab the brass knuckle. I'll go ahead and go for that shit. Probably don't have to scrutinize too much. We're in a pretty safe position, all things considered. Especially with all that garbage. But it's good garbage. Look at all that shit. I've never seen that many things in the pipeline in a single grab like that. The sheer number of items. Killed the fuck out of those guys. Just melted them down to a fine paste. Another poison dagger. Fuck it, there's no rules. There are no rules. Also, I forgot this last time. I was like so excited to go right to the boss. I forgot about this person. We do want to go for this person. So let's go for this. And you know what? I might even take the extra encounters as well so we can get some more money. So that way the gold dagger is a little bit more useful. Because right now it's kind of sad, I think. A sad little dagger. I'll see if I can grab the shield and a few other things. Ah, I wanted the shield. Big one, that is. I do my job right, though. In fact, I might even kind of drop further to this side so I can get both gauntlets. Yeah, that's no credit card, but that's, I think, should still be enough to kill this guy. And the fact that this guy's strength pops off every time you grab a bunch of metal things, that's so cool. That's so freaking cool. The poison thing. Yeah, you're right. The poison thing, the distributive poison thing is great against these encounters. But yeah, most boss fights it's not very effective because usually it's just the boss by itself. There's that one boss that, or maybe there's two of them. A few, I suppose, that spawn, you know, other buddies to help them. But generally, it's like usually a boss by itself. Bonk. That guy's dead. Oh yeah, he's dead as fuck. In fact, they're pretty much guaranteed. Just shy of a guaranteed kill. So I was thinking the poison next round should kill him. If that guy crits, okay, yeah, he's dead. Strength ramp is boring. Strength ramp is like, or strength, like building into strength is, I think it's very effective. And I think it's great, but it is slow. It is slow, so there is that. I remember Augusta mentioned there's a way you can sometimes kind of like get two, like a 2-for-1. Yeah. Got the 2-for-1. Hey, we got her. Har L. Quinn. Very lucky. So much streamer luck this round, dude. Oh my god. So much streamer luck. Do we go for one more? We go for one more. One more. Let's go for... not a lot of damage, honestly. We'll just go for a shield. And some other fun things. Just kidding. No shields. No shields. Shields for nerds. Go for just all this then. We'll take whatever we can throw out at the fellers, which is everything. Block is the way to go, though, yeah. Oh, you mean the big block guy, Captain Bunners. That guy appears to be a force of nature. I've never seen his gameplay, but I've seen the screenshots, and he appears to be a scary, wild fucking time. Man, this one Magna Claw is carrying my ass so reliably and powerfully. I sleep. I mean, that would be really nice from earlier, but yeah, by this point, it's too late. It's too late now. I'm gonna miss the tentacle. I'm gonna miss the tentacle ocean for these for the grandma rooms. I'm gonna miss the grandma tentacles. The grandma tentacles were a real treat. So long, grandma tentacles. Which is a portrait of Shrek. I never noticed that, actually. So on normal, he's okay, but on Nightmare, he becomes a badass. The Captain Bunners, that is. I would assume that the higher difficulty would be harder. I'm surprised that the higher difficulty is more strong. But that is a good problem to have, as I love to say. I would like to prioritize these kinds of things. Oh, I couldn't quite get it. Yeah, I mean, by that point, it's scoop up some things to allow the magnet to do all the work. Because the magnet is doing all of the work, let's be real. Magnet is doing all the juice. So sure enough, he's throwing some piggies at us, but the piggies, like we were saying, are not metal, so we probably don't have to worry too much. So, I mean, barring any major fuck-ups on my end, we pretty much got this in the bag. You have the... Oh, there's the paws, right, the one he's holding. I've never even looked at what the paws do, because I realize that's only a thing with subsequent difficulties. I've never had the wherewithal to see what they actually entail. And I probably should at some point. Well, we'll eventually try the harder difficulties. So we'll get there eventually, but yeah, I've never, like, even looked at them. Magnet guy with more magnets? The magnet paw? I'm shocked, shock value, that you're a fan of the magnet fella. Or a flavor of the magnet fella that involves more magnets. I'm shocked. I know his strength goes up when we get money. But we're doing stuff for losing money. We're losing money. Does that mean his strength goes down? I know, if only, right? If only that's how it worked. I know better. But it's funny to me, the idea of him being like, oh god. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I get double armor, sure. Why the hell not? Of course, he's getting poisoned really good. It's Jova. It's Jova for these nerds. The magnet's probably gonna grab them anyway. Bonk. Is that enough to kill him? It might be. Yep, he's done. Dunzo. Congrats! Get the Lost Lucky Paw. Is Dungeon Clawler 2 the game where you go through all this again to, like, save up money so you can afford the surgery to have the paw reattached to your arm? Scrappy's Lucky Paw. There it is. And I see total magnet gravitational force retrieved. Some kind of, like, stat to show how many magnet pulls we got. There we go. An achievement for winning the run as Scrappy. We got that shit, man. And just so we're clear, so we've gotten that's our 5th win, I do believe. So we got a win as Sir Bunalot. I got a win as Scrappy just now. A win as Felina. Kind of Clawula. And Bernie. Our boy Bernie. Now we unlocked a new person. Har El Quinn. We freed her from prison. Captain Bunners. I haven't unlocked him yet. Seems like a matter of getting that one perk twice. Get a tower shield and you're good to go, baby. Amazing. Hover over the pause. Yeah, so what exactly is this? This is 30% chance to be temporarily upgraded when dropped. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Random set of 1 to 3 claws. Wow. It's extraordinary. And she gets the fortune cookie. That's kind of cool. So lots of randomness with her. That does seem fun. That does seem really fun. However, I feel like I'm more inclined to try a hard mode thing. I've never tried hard mode. So let's try just a standard Sir Bunalot run on hard mode. And we get a Lucky Paw. We have 5 options, obviously. Always a magnet. That's pretty cool. Cream Puff is always at your side. So we have things that are like little like snippets, little like pieces of other characters' builds. So if you liked one character's property of some variety, you can get like a piece of that person to take with you. She's a little bit tough for this for beginners at least. Who is Felina? Was that the strength-based person? Because yeah, actually, I really liked Felina, but I would agree that yeah, she's probably a little bit weird. If that's one of your first runs. I think she was our second win. Clawler was our first win, but yeah, I think we got a Felina win as our second one. And I mean, she's probably easier than like Benny Beaver. Let's try Sir Bunalot, standard, hard mode. Oh fuck, I forgot to actually restart, I guess. No, I want to shit. I want to like exit. Okay, I'll just do slot 2. Hard, and then you click this. There we go. So I'm thinking maybe Count Clawula. I think that'll probably do it. Benny, yeah, Benny seems kind of scary. Benny, or maybe not scary, but complicated. Just need the build for it. Oh, there's a delete option. Oh, okay, let's just do that then. So it's probably in the other menu, wasn't it? Save and exit. Oh, delete save. Here we go. Boop. He says, Alex, please. Alex, please. Yeah, I thought it was in the other menu. But it would make sense. It would be in the save selection. So we say next card. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm thinking this one just because that was really nice. And the nice thing about this one is we no longer have the restriction that says we can't have blocks. Because Count Clawula's major issue, which, I mean, is not a huge issue, but his main thing is he has no ability to ever gain blocks ever. It's kind of nice because it's simplified. It's like a simple thing. And Sir Bunalot's paw is pretty cool. More health than 10 block at the start is pretty cool. And the magnet one is just it's very strong. It's very strong, but yeah. Let's go with that one. That sounds kind of cool. Never done a hard mode situation before. I'm assuming it's not just the bosses don't heal, or you don't heal after a boss. I'm guessing there's probably the thing where the bad guys have a bit more health, do a bit more damage. The final boss probably has a little bit more health. I could see that. So yeah, right from the get-go, these guys do a little bit more damage. So it makes sense, yeah, that the ante has been upped. Ante has indeed been upped. So 30 damage coming in hot. We'll block most of it. I don't know if I actually... Let's get this guy too. I can get them both. Got them both. And then... Actually, I can get these 3 and a shield. 2 and a shield. Actually, 2 and 2 shields. Not bad. First guy is Deadzo. Not too bad. And now... Ooh, could I get the sword by itself? That'd be a little bit tricky. Could probably get this by itself, though. Yeah, just get 2 shields. That's fine, too. Also, I'm so spoiled. My brain is doing that thing where I'm automatically... So I'm, like, seeking out... Where can I put my magnet? I'm like, where can my magnet go? Because that was just like such a nice, convenient decision point. Seeking out a great place for the magnet, and now... No magnets. Magnets they're a thing of the past, Alex. You're living in the past, Alex. You have to let the magnets go. You have to let them go, Alex. Magnets aren't here anymore. It's been years since the accident, Alex. You have to let them go. I'll never let them go. That's nice. We got the big sword picked up last, so that is guaranteed damage those guys. The undamaged guy, that is. It's always a bummer when you land a sick-ass triple-digit hit on a dude that has 3 HP. Like, damn it, I didn't want to waste that. Antidote is nice, obviously. Antidote is nice. If we wanted to try to spec into water stuff, Poison Bath Bomb would be pretty cool. But yeah, I guess Antidote is like a nice safety measure. Battle Axe, I guess, can be cool. Removes its block. That can be nice sometimes. You want to go to Grandma's after the boss fight? Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you want to heal up afterwards. Unless you have some kind of other means of healing. It wasn't your fault, Alex. You have to let it go. You have to let go, Alex. It's so hard to let go. Yeah, I'm thinking the Antidote. I mean, I could afford one reroll. Want to do it? You want to do the one reroll? Sure. You talked me into it. I don't know. I don't know, man. They're all just okay. Strengthen to block. Skip. It's all garbage. Unfortunate. Maybe part of hard mode is the rewards are less are less in your favor, like as far as like the likelihood of a really good item. I was getting also, let's be real, I was getting such stupid streamer luck. Oh, what am I doing? That guy's, they're not doing any damage. I was getting such stupid streamer luck earlier, man. I had many moments of streamer luck with that last round. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. He was, yeah, Elgas was like, I saw the whole thing, Alex. I saw the whole thing. I know who you are, Alex. I know what you are. I know where you've been. I know the past you're trying to run away from. How does he know? Who told you? Who told you? Oh, am I getting the sword? Oh, damn. I thought maybe. We still blocked all that shit, though. And actually, what I could do is go the safe route here. Wow, I got everything there. I mainly wanted the daggers, obviously. The shield does me nothing. That's Gritoffy, my man. What's up, buddy? Gritoffy, by the way, you guys were doing the Bear Den race yesterday, weren't you? I think I saw at one point you were doing some Bear Den shenanigans with our boy Jet. Was that tonight? Was tonight more Bear Den situations? Or was tonight other video game situations? Because I did not see if that was a conclusion. Actually, I guess it had to have been. Unless they were back-to-back rounds. Unless they were back-to-back. Gritoffy, thank you for that raid. Thank you for that raid. Thank you to Ogaso, shouting out our boy. Ooh, Amulet of Strength. Not bad. Not bad. We're playing Dungeon Clawler. Not Crawler with an R, but Clawler with an L. This is kind of like if you had a deck builder. A deck builder like Slay the Spire or Monster Train, that kind of game. But instead of a deck of cards, you have a claw machine. So it's like so you have a claw machine instead of a deck of cards. So instead of, like in a situation like this, I'm not looking at a card to add to my deck. I'm looking at prizes to put into my claw machine pool. Or maybe not pool, but container. And then instead of using like a normal mechanism to draw cards from a hand, draw cards from a deck, I'm using the claw machine to try to scoop up prizes. And you can get different kinds of claws. You can get different kinds of properties for the items you're finding. Of course, you can have things that you can have like there's things like, I want to have a block build. I want to have a dodge build. I want to try to poison bad guys. I want to try to up my strength. I want to try to magnetize items together. I want to try to have water in my tank or poison water in my tank. There's all kinds of options here, and it's a very, very cool game. Very, very cool game. I've actually never played a traditional deck builder before, but I'm liking this a lot. It's very, very fun, and Amulet of Strength is pretty solid. We haven't really built into strength, or built towards the strength for this character yet, although we could if we wanted to, because now we can maybe choose some perks. So this is very fun. It's a very good game. It is in early access. It came out into early access about a month ago. And actually, as luck would have it, this is a dare drop title, which means we have some dares we are working towards. And I can tell you that in my Discord server, on Friday of the coming week, we'll have a few Steam keys for this game to give away. So if any of you are interested in this game and you want an opportunity, I'll make no guarantees, but if you want a chance at winning a free Steam key for this game, make sure to join the Discord server. And if you want to, there's actually an optional channel role which will notify you when a new giveaway opportunity is available. It's called, I think it's just called giveaway notifications. If you sign up for the giveaway notifications role in the Discord server, you'll get a little Discord notification whenever a new raffle opportunity is available. I don't have it open right now just because I'm waiting for the last couple of like dares that we've sent in. I'm waiting on the admins to review the footage and to give me the Steam keys for the giveaways. And once I have them in hand, then we'll go ahead and open up the giveaway opportunities. So this game is very fun. It's a very good game. And yeah, put up the Christmas tree. That sounds very chill. That sounds very delightful. And as always, Gritoffy, you know the rules. You know the rules. Whenever somebody raids me, I always like to ask if there's any clips to share. Doesn't have to be from tonight. Could have been from last week. Could have been from a month ago. Could have been from 12 years ago. That'd be a little bit hard because I think Twitch didn't exist. But if you got something, I would love to see it. And I think same thing as last time. Vaccine is not a very, like, sexy kind of perk. Especially because we haven't seen anything that is poisony. But the nice thing about Vaccine is that it is insurance against poison attacks later on. So let's go ahead and grab it. Not a very overly exciting build right now. We were just saying, don't go for Granny yet, Alex. Don't go for it yet. I have 3 gold to my person. I'm going to hold off on the pachinko machine as well. Go right for the fight. It's going to be kind of a boring fight. But the amulet is nice. It is a one-time... Oh, wait, no, it's not a one-time thing. I'm full of shit. It is not a one-time thing. Don't listen to a goddamn word I'm saying. I want to grab it. I don't want to get the big shield. I get it. Hey, and I got some daggers too. Good. He's just buffing himself. He's not going to attack us right now, so this is a good time to buff ourselves and also damage the shit and also the piss out of this man. There we go, baby. Look at that. That strength going up that much. Very, very juicy. We already have some shield. I will give myself more shield, but first I will also strengthify myself. Now, the downside of strengthifying yourself... Oh, it deals... Okay, never mind. It's not based on the damage you're dealing. It's based on the number of hits. So, strengthifying yourself does not make the what's it called? It does not make the thorns any scarier. I'm gonna see if... Actually, for that... To that degree, by that measure, I'm gonna see if I can get the sword by itself. I got the sword and other things. That's fine. Good damage. Good damage. Just don't body block that shit. Thank you, Mayo. I appreciate the kind words, bud. I know it is getting kind of late for some folks, so yeah, no worries if people need to hop off. No worries at all, but I do appreciate folks popping in and hanging out with us. Shoutouts to Gritoffy for raiding us. That's super nice. We've done a bunch of collabs with Gritoffy over the years, and he is a stand-up fella. I don't care what Jet says about you behind your back, Gritoffy. I think you're okay. I'm just fucking around. Now, we all love Gritoffy. He's a good dude. He's a good duder. Yeah, Reflect is scary, but not Thorns. Thorns is a per hit, not like per damage situation, which is nice. Otherwise, that shit would be fucking terrifying. Should I try the thing? I'm gonna try the thing again. At this point, it's like bragging rights. Like, can I get the sword by itself? You know what? I think I... Well, no, I could find a way to fuck this up. Don't worry, there's always a way. Yeah, that's okay. I was thinking maybe I could get it. It might still kill. 30 damage, damn. 30 damage, man. At this point, it's a matter of, like, how stupid can I make my strength? I'm just going for the bragging rights. How much damage can I do in a single swing this early in the game? There we go. The reason why I was trying to get that by itself, by the way, look at the damage. 45. It's because this guy, if you get it by itself, it deals double damage. It is delicious. You got a clip of the kitty cat. Oh, I mean, if you want to share it, Gritoffy, I would love to see that. I do love kitty cat antics. Well, I should clarify. I like kitty cat antics when they are not our kitty cats causing trouble, being shitters. I like seeing other kitty cats being shitters. Anyway, I should go ahead and grab one of these things. I'm thinking Picky is always a good idea. Venom would be great if we get poison. Dodge would be good if I got brass knuckles. Those are both dependent on getting other things. Let's go for Picky. Go for that shit. Luckily enough, I took no damage. So let's go ahead and visit... Yeah, let's do grandma first. Let's do grandma first. Okay, let's not do anybody. No one's doing anything or anyone while we're in this room. And sure enough, there's a Shrek. There's a framed Shrek photo. There's the cat meme. The angry cat across the table. This... Is that an FTL reference? Maybe FTL, maybe... I don't know. I see that, I think FTL. Anyway, we're good on healing. Let's just go for money. Like, sorry, Grandma. I know you want to fill me with food that will heal my wounds, and have me rest well. But that's like this stereotype. If you visit Grandma and she gives you like, here's $20, sonny. We just want the money, lady. Now get the fuck out of here. So I want to even look at the pachinko, and we don't have very much money to re-roll things. We definitely don't have much money to do anything here. I mean, I guess we could look, but what would I upgrade? I would upgrade the amulet, but we cannot afford to upgrade the amulet. So, and I can't afford... Yeah, I sleep. It seems like we get less money in hard mode. Like, the per kill dollar amount that you receive is less generous this round, which is fair. Also, strength is good. And I guess I'm not getting it. There we go. No strength for Alex. Now, the good news is we have Picky. So if we pick up Amulet by itself, then we did get 2 Ammies. 2 strengthy Ammies. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, come on, bro. I knew I was like, I'm a little bit too close to the left. But I'll fucking do it. And then I pooped it. I pooped it right inside of my ass. Also, that's scary. We got to do a lot of damage. We have to do 135, 100, what is that? 159 damage in 2 turns. Or, when there's an opportunity to do so, put up a shield's worth of 50 damage. It's a bit of a tall order. Both of those are probably impossible. Let's call it what it is. But I will try my best. I'm going to try really hard by doing 10 damage. Okay, I got you. So yeah, without doxing anybody, I'll just say, that's actually a very interesting coincidence, Justin. Yeah, this whole time I thought you were one of my IRL friends. I'm sorry if I like ever weirded you out. How do I say this without like doxing somebody? I'll do it this way. Beard is a surname for some people. And this friend of mine, his first name is Justin. And there is a last name that is awfully coincidental. I'm technically not doxing anybody. So when I saw your name, I was like, oh shit! He must have rebranded, or he must have gotten a new channel, because his screen name was something else, and I can't remember what it was. And he's not really active on Twitch nowadays. So yeah, that's my apologies for mixing that up. But in all fairness, when I see the name and I go, wait a second, I know who that is. Turns out I do not know who that is. But that is very funny. Yeah, so we went for the strength. Yeah, this guy's gonna explode and I can't do much about it. We'll just go like full defense, because that happens at the end of this next round. It'd be cool if I get the big shield by itself, but we'll see. We'll see about that. Some of you might be thinking, Alex, why didn't you just get the... Ooh, not great. Why didn't you just get the, stock up on a bunch of shields earlier? And the reason for that... Ah, darn, unfortunate. The reason for that is because the shields... The defense does not carry over per round. That it is like there. Well, that's not a good example because we lost all of our shields. But if I would have had shield left over at the end of that round, then my block returns to 0 at the start of this round. So you cannot carry shields over, or block over rather. All you can do is take whatever you can get on that round, on that 2-claw round. The good news is we can definitely kill the shit out of this guy. There we go. We're killing the shit out of him. And he's the only thing doing damage. There we go. Oh, gosh, this is... I'm downloading the internet. I'm hacking into the mainframe. I'm stealing his identity as we speak. Hackermans. Oh, he's got a lot of shield. And he's gonna attempt to poison me. Which is fine. We got the vaccine, so we're okay. So yeah, we're just gonna prioritize making sure that we're withstanding what he's throwing at us. Hard mode is significantly harder. These guys are hitting harder. They have more like defense options. They provide fewer rewards, and the rewards we're getting from the perk machines and, you know, end of round bonuses appear to be less generous. Now, I was saying earlier that Poison Dagger, like, we don't have any poison. I kind of passed up that other poison thingy. Poison Dagger now is a you know, a solid option. I'll go for it. I think it's pretty solid. And what could pronounce your real last name? Gotcha. So the nice thing with all this is that I have not doxed this person, at least. I might have inadvertently doxed somebody else, but that's fine, though. It's fine. Just no one tell him. If another Justin comes in here with a familiar-sounding last name, no one tell him nothing. I won't tell him if you won't. We'll pinky swear on this. Fill you with buttermilk and watch you while bathing. Mayo, are you telling us more about your grandma from the good old days? Mayo is telling us about their grandma who would chug buttermilk like a fucking champ. Like a badass. But the watching you while you're bathing part, I'm guessing, is probably not that. Probably. Ran into an EverQuest streamer. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is a little weird. That is a little bit weird, yeah. His last name was Beard. Yep. It's like, sorry, bro. With the, oh, that's the thing. If he's clean shaven. What the hell, man? What the hell? Oh, by the way, I just noticed on this that Mayo did redeem the rename a person. So next time we play Case of Cud, we will absolutely name that man a Dick Blizzard. Absolutely. 2 coupons, by the way. Blacksmith or Alchemist? Probably Blacksmith. Probably. Alchemist is nice, but Blacksmith I think is more our speed. Gotta take what fits with your plan. You're right. I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know if I have a plan right now. Like, strength is good and poison is nice, but for me, it's like too early. Everything that we have right now is like very non-committal. If I had to choose something, man, I wish I could go back in time. If I could turn back time, I would maybe consider the poison reallocation perk, just because that would allow us to maybe go more into poison as a poison build option. But for now, I mean, also the strength thing is nifty. Oh, and then also, I forgot about this too. We're stealing health as we deal damage. So that's another reason why I wasn't too worried about, you know, losing some health earlier. We will gain that back pretty easily. But it's something I haven't really focused more on. So if there were more options to do other vampirism activities, there's a couple perks. I don't know if there's items. There probably are items, but there's definitely like a perk or two that will contribute more towards potential vampirism activities. Like, that would be a very easy synergy. But yeah, right now everything is kind of loosey-goosey. Kind of goosey and kind of loosey. Lots of damage coming our way. We definitely want to block as much of that shit as possible. Can I get the big one? Oh, I got this. I got a big one and a stabbo. I was gonna say, if the spiky boys could leave. Spiky boy's not gonna leave. I want that sword. Excuse me. Excuse the heck out of my gosh darned French. When I get the poison too. That should be enough block. Yeah, should be enough. Almost killed him. Exactly enough block. Dick cannons. I wish it was dick cannons. Are you kidding me? Freudians. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's some good shit. Dick cannons. Oh my god, I love it. That's incredible. Usually it happens the other way. Usually it's like, hey girl, you want to see a duck pic? Sorry. Not what I meant to say. And then she's like, no, actually, no, I would love to see a duck pic, please. I would much rather the duck pic compared to whatever other shit you're gonna throw my way. Let's do the spike. I don't care. We'll do it. I fear nothing. That's hilarious. Dick Cannons is a way funnier and way more badass name for a soap company. They fucked up when they were filling out their like application for their business license. They fucked up by not accidentally having a typo that had an I instead of a U. Missed opportunity, honestly. Imagine dropping that on your foot in the shower. Now it's a party. That's right. Amazing. Freaking amazing. Yeah, see, now there's poison. Yeah, it's like, fuck, I missed out by not taking that poison opportunity. Is it that good, though? Applies 3 poison. It's good. Poison and vampirism is interesting. We could re-roll. There's nothing that, like, is dependent on you know, on needing a ton of money, necessarily. Upgrades would be nice, though. She was a control freak. Oh, yeah. That is impressive, Mayo. She sounds like a badass. That's a fair point, yeah. Yeah, Dick Cannons. Dick Cannons would be a good porn name, for sure. It does not help the strength. You're right. Yeah, poison does not help the strength. And the strength does... That's actually one nice thing, too. The strength does spec off of our... Well, it's not in here. But does spec off of the Lucky Paw. The healing. Because that's the amount of damage, not the number of hits, necessarily. Actually, for that matter, would vampirism and poison spec off each other? I guess they could, but like El Gauso said, yeah, it wouldn't help with the strength, obviously. We could just re-roll. Battery wouldn't help syringe, yeah. We used syringe that one time, and it was cool. It was cool, but it fell off pretty quickly, and it was kind of hard to get excited about it. Just kind of unwieldy, and it's larger than I would rather it be. Let's re-roll. Lucky Stick's okay. Re-roll again. One more time. I'll take another small sword, I guess. A small sword's not the worst idea ever. More opportunities to grab it. Missing health. I guess not great for this guy. Right, yeah, it's not healing much, yeah. Which is part of why I would maybe want to find more opportunities to throw more poison at them, but it's even the poison grenade, it's just kind of okay, honestly. Take the small sword. It's something. That is gonna be a mystery. Let's do that one first, actually. Could be the spiky one. We could avoid. Well, again, we have a pretty good ability to resolve whenever something scary happens. I don't want to wiggle too much. In fact, I might not wiggle at all. No wiggles. Alright, no healing for me then. They were like, oh, I like how it's a cardboard cutout now. They were like, I wanted one thing, Alex. Ah, dark sword. I sleep. They said I wanted one thing. And for each item that gets picked up, man, that sounds scary. That weapon, that item scares me. Dick pole. Hold on. Before I say this out loud, I need to make sure that this is their real name. Yep. Alright. I'm like, I feel bad saying this out loud. This thing that I don't think that I want to say. Dick Pole is pretty funny. Played for the Mariners. One game of putting it big. Do wise people say that, Ninja Wolf? Do wise people really say that? Alright. I'll do this much. Before I say this name, here is the Wikipedia article. It is real. Now, in all fairness, the pronunciation is distinct. All right? It's Kuntz, like the author. Dan Kuntz, I think. It's that pronunciation. So, in all fairness, it is a very different pronunciation. But still, are you fucking kidding me? This man lived his life. Now, in all fairness, he was born in the 50s. Maybe that, you know me, man. I'm a vulgar piece of shit, all right? I'm a vulgar son of a bitch. But like, that's one I don't like to say that one, man. I'm not offended when other people drop the C-bomb. I'm not like, oh, how dare you? But it's just like, I feel bad if I say it. It's like a very like ugly word for What is a very nice thing? This is a very nice thing. We don't need to give it such a mean sounding word. So anyway, this man presumably was raised in an age where this word did not have that connotation, and he said, "Yeah, I like the name Rusty. Rusty sounds cool." He could have sidestepped all this by just going by Russell, but I guess by the time he learned about this other connotation, it was too late. It was too late. There was no going back. That's so unfortunate. It's very funny. It's unfortunate, but very funny. Hold on, I'm doing a quick look to see if he regrets accepting that as his nickname. Yeah, no mention of it. God dang. The first time I heard somebody say that, I was like, okay, that's funny, but for real though, what was his name? And they were like, no, Alex, you don't understand. This is actually his name. Here's a Wikipedia article. There you go. I'm scared of that one, Elgaso. Elgaso's like, happy holidays, Alex. Yeah, Australia, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not offended. I'm not like, oh, how dare you? But it's like, if someone puts a gun to my head and says, say it, Alex, say it, motherfucker, I'll be like, just fucking kill me, man. Just fucking, here, I'll pull the trigger for you, bro. Just fucking take me out to pasture. I'm done. I can't do it, man. I can't fucking do it. Dick Trickle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll call that Dick Tricell. Dick Tricle. Dick Triacle. Just do not let AI... Oh, wait, no, you're saying let the AI name their kids. I like to think AI would catch that, but... but maybe not. It would depend. It would depend on the context. Randomly generated code. Everyone's gonna have the fucking... that one Elon Musk baby where it's like... it's like the AI, like an Anima, the Tool album, where it's like the AE hyphen W17. I don't know, fucking chair emoji, Batman symbol. I don't know. I like it, that kind of bullshit. Anyway, I should probably like defend against this bullshit that's coming our way. Look at this nice cluster of stuff that I want to grab, though. It's just so tantalizing. But I'll be a good boy, and if I'm a real gamer... Oh, I'll get nothing. Good. Very good. Good job, Alex. What I was about to say is if I'm a real gamer, I'll get the shield by itself. I find it's very hard. Ugh, damn. It's really hard to get that timing down. Or at least it is for me. I have a hard time getting that timing down. Other people probably don't have that problem. But I got problems, man. You don't know about my problems. That should be enough defense. 25, we got 12, followed by 19. I could stand for a little bit more. We'll just go here so I get the shields and then get a couple other somethings. And by some, I mean a couple other, I mean nothing. I mean nothing. Yeah, actual legal name. Actual honest to goodness legal name. Or I'm gonna, oh, you know what? We learned this last time. If something is floated to the surface like this, and you try to use the claw in such a fun, tricky way, where you try to get one thing by itself, and have picky proc in your favor, and you get the fluff, normally the fluff is useless and has no function, so if you grab fluff with something else, it doesn't cause problems when it comes to causing picky to proc. But in this case, because the fluff actually causes an effect, it like causes things to happen. It inks the nearest enemy, and inked lowers their accuracy. If I were to just go for the big shield by itself, it would only count as one grab if I, got one or two of those guys with it. So I'm not gonna attempt for the fancy shenanigans. But yeah, the inky fluff is like a guarantee. It's really hard to avoid. So I will not attempt anything quite that fancy. There we go. River Stormwalker. I mean, that's a good Game of Thrones name. If you're writing like a D&D campaign, that's great. But if you're trying to name a child that is not going to have their shit pushed into a locker constantly, then it's a little bit tougher. Don't drop it. Oh, I'm gonna need that one. I need that one back. Give it to me. There we go. Trying to defend against this big shit coming my way. David Ryder names. Are we talking some fucking Blast Heartcheese? Because yeah, I'm down for some Blast Heartcheese. No questions asked. I want the strength. Give me the strength. I needs it. Now, granted, that's plenty of defense. Like, I'm trying to like maximize my sword ability, but I guess I'm gonna have to pick up this big boy too. Bonk. The nice thing is I'm making these guys very inaccurate. Look at all the misses. So I guess with that, I don't have to worry quite so much about the shielding. Like, quite that much. I'll still be a good boy, though. Roll bizzle beef. Fizzle beef. There's always that one part in the video that always fucking gets my ass. It's like... Beef hard knock. Blast... Or not blast. Fucking... Yeah, Biff... Big man. I don't know. It's all... The fucking beefcake names always get me. There's actually a beefcake generator that I wonder if I still have it favorited. I don't think I will. I don't want to look it up right now, but there's at least one beefcake generator out there that is always a fun time. And generally kind of fun for actually, well, I wanted to get one dagger. Generally a good time if you're trying to name, like, I don't know, some kind of like joke character for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Like if you're trying to roll I don't know, like a professional wrestler Dungeons and Dragons kind of character, then it can be quite fun. I'm gonna start grabbing some of this stuff. Fizzle beef. Incompetent ogre wizard. Either incompetent or exceptionally powerful, or both. We have decent damage incoming. I get it all? We got it all, baby. That's enough to kill that fella. So now we just need to defend against 10. We already have the 10. Oh, if I'm getting the strength, and if I'm getting the strength alone, it's Jover for these nerds. I am not getting the strength alone, I'm getting a shield. Which is kind of like strength. Last name Eagle. There you go. There you go. Oh wait. He says, come find me, bro. I'll cook for you. That's like vaguely threatening, and I'm down for it. I'm super down for it. Mayo says, I fear nothing. I fear no man. I fear no man. Look at all those daggers all clussied up together. And I want to go for the sword thing, but do I know better? I think I know better. Yeah, I probably do know better. Let's play it safe. Say we should get a bunch. It won't be enough to kill. Well, actually, our strength is pretty good. Not quite. It's a long fight. Ooh, that's tasty. Tasty. Gary Gravybeard. Gary Gravybeard, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh, Gravelbeard? Gravybeard is also powerful. They're both good. Body armor's pretty good. Yeah. That's a pretty solid one. Our build is very all over the place, so we haven't like found that one thing where it's like, oh my god. We're kind of just all right. I mean, that's cool. It is cool. In a small radius. It's nice. I mean, it's not... kind of hemming and hawing here. I don't have a ton of gold, but that would pay for itself. Probably pretty quickly. Yeah, fuck it. We ball. Ooh, went the opposite direction that I wanted that to go. Alright, second try is not bad. We'll take it. Then Granny. I'm doing pretty good on health. I'll prioritize the piggos, and we'll get a bonus health anyway. Look at that. Look at that. We Gucci. Good. Gravelbeard, Gravybeard. It's all good. It's all gravy. The Night Fella. This guy is a little bit scary in this context, so I'm gonna have to pull out some of the stops. I can't say all the stops, but certainly some of them. Getting strength to proc. early on is very much a good idea. The shield's not so much, obviously. Just hoping for the big sword. Well, bigger sword. Get the body armor upgraded. That will be nice. That will be nice. Because then we can kind of like coalesce towards give me more block. Give me lots of blockability. And then just, you know, persist and survive. Right now, our block is not enough to withstand this guy's bullshit, but if I do this, okay, that's fine. Still plenty. Still plenty. But Ogaso's right, though. Yeah, if we get body armor upgraded, then we become pretty stupid. In a good way. The good kind of stupid. Got that guy. And I'm gonna go ahead and... I can do this. I can do this, yeah. Yeah. I want that money. I want that stabos. Right, the stabo does nothing. Well, no, it broke his armor, because our strength is quite good. So we have like a strength block build kind of combination, which is a little bit weird. But it's not stopping me. That being said, I am going to try to get the armor. Oh, we dropped it. That's okay. 20. I'll go for both. The idea is if we get that armor a couple times, then our starting armor every round is very, very good. Yeah, it's 15 at the start now, which is great. The problem, though, is he kind of pops off. Although I think that's the most damage he can do. I think his main thing is he goes very blocky. He, like, gets very blocky. I think that's his maximum potential damage. So... yeah, I didn't quite get the big one, the double to proc. It's always really hard to do that with intention. That's okay. Still pretty good. Oh, his damage does ramp up? Oh, I misremembered. I thought the triple 19 was his maximum. Alright, so in that case, we need to get spicier then. Where's the hand, which is fine. Of course, we're doing pretty good damage, all things considered. We could be doing more. Like, right now he's only doing 19. So, maybe that's where I got confused previously, the fact that it kind of, like, changes slightly. Yeah, right now it's only 19. Maybe it's a slow increase. It's not like a scary... There's, like, another boss that does have a very scary and steady increase. I think that should kill him. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Hey, Bulwark is nice. Golden Tentacle. Sorry, I've got Dandadan on my mind. If y'all been watching Dandadan, you already know about Golden Testicles. The Barbarian, that's the one. That's the one I was scared of. That I was thinking of being scary. Satisfaction. But I can't get none of that, Vars. I can't get them. I don't get that person. Body armor and upgraded shield. If I could get good with Picky. That'd be sick. These are both good. Golden Tentacle is very fun. I feel like Bulwark is probably the right call, honestly. It is a flat amount, but I feel like that's like the safe option. Alchemy, I'm not really excited about, but upgrades. I have a ton of gold. I just really need a few. I need like, ideally. Oh, we have a freebie. In that case, the freebie should be used in the purple one because that's the most expensive. Oh yeah, that's not too bad actually. We could upgrade Hand of Midas. The larger radius. I like to think that would pay for itself. Upgrade the hands. I like to think it's worth it. But it made us pretty poor, but we Gucci. Yeah, I think so too. I will take the spicier fight. I think we can handle it. I definitely won't regret my choices. I have never regretted a single thing in my life. Never even happened once. Can I just kill the piss out of this guy? I can... Well, no, I should spec towards that 21. Oh, wait, never mind. We're already well past it. In that case, really just one more thing. One more shield thing. Should be good. That's about 2 more. Boo. One upgraded gold kind of generator thing. Yeah, one kind of generator gold moneymaker. It is nice. It is a nice to have. Almost. This is a pretty plump option right there. Although I probably don't have to be fancy. Nah, let's not be fancy. Let's just go for anything we can grab. I was like, it was kind of sticking out. It's like, I could maybe grab that by itself. 1 HP. Time to give me some spikies. Rude. Rude, TBH. Armor? Sure. Not gonna say no to the armor. Stab the shit out of his entire butt. Get it the fuck out of here. And get a couple, actually just the one stabby, but pretty good damage. And we blocked all but one, but we got that healing on hit, so we're fine. That's pretty good. Oh, the one by itself with that kill? Yes, it do. Yes, it do kill. Delicious. We could get yet another small sword. That's a little busy. That's a little busy, don't you think? I'd be tempted if I could get rid of some small shields. I would be tempted. I think I might pass it up. Yeah, what would you need them for? They're just nice, but it's a convenience. I would rather like I would want to transmute some small shields into small swords. That's what I would like to have. But it's a convenience I don't think I need though. What's up, Neo? Good to see you, bud. The big dick energy. Well, it's more small dick. Let's be real. It's a small sword. There is a large sword, but we've seen it once in a build, or not in a build, but in a loadout. I could re-roll. We don't have a ton of money. I guess there's not a ton we're saving up for right now. There is a pachinko machine, which those cost like usually 4 gold. So I could re-roll pretty comfortably. Metal shield. One more. Multiplied by your strength. That's kind of cool. We already have a poison prevention thing. We already have the vaccine, so the antidote wouldn't really be worth it. I don't know. We're going kind of crazy for strength. I guess that'd be good for longer fights. It is good. It takes a while to get good, but if I were to take anything, I mean, it's either that or I take nothing because I'm not going to spend the money to reroll, so I'll take that. And of course, we can get some money back for this fight. These are the boys that, oh, these are more punching than they are blocky. So 40 damage coming my way. 40 damage. Or since I'm from Missouri, we say 30. We say 30 damage. Which is something I never say, but I hear other people around me say it, and it's like, ugh. Bugs me a little bit. There was a, do you remember back in like 2015, there were those YouTube videos, shit, say, shit New Yorkers say, shit college bros say, shit women say, shit like this kind of person says. And some of them were kind of funny, but it kind of reached critical mass fairly quickly. And the video is kind of over. To me, it like got a little bit old. But for a little bit there, some of them are kind of fun. And there was one that it was either shit St. Louisans say specifically or shit Missourians say. And the one like watershed moment from that video is when the guy's like, well, yeah, because across from 6540, Highway 6440, 6540 is Forest Park. And that is not an exaggeration. That is exactly how it is said. And then they will say Forest Park completely normal. They will not say Forest Park. Forest Park. So, do I understand it? No, I do not. Is it an exaggeration? Not in the slightest. It is absolutely on point. Alright, so we didn't quite block everything. But we okay. We okay. Just 11 damage coming our way. I would like to do some damage. I'm just gonna go over here because I don't see any stabby boys. I just figured there were some stabby boys somewhere, and there were. Hell yeah. Neo's working on some art. That sounds very cool, Neo. That's awesome. Yeah, I know, Neo. I've seen every once in a while you'll post some art to Alina's channel, which is fun. Or her Discord server, that is. That's cool that you're working on some fun artsy stuff. Got the shit kicked out of that guy. He's out of there. There we go. We got the shield back. And no more inky boys for us. I bet I can get a big sword and a big shield. I almost did. I almost did. I will take 2 more shields. I just need, like, something to kind of lean down and slap that fella off. Slapping the fellas. Slapping the fellas off, even. Don't necessarily want the hand. We're taking the hand. No, we're not. Good damage, because we have pretty good strength. Pretty gosh darned good strength. Paperclip is kind of buried. The downside with all these coins and all the shields. The shields are annoying. Especially because they're so numerous. But, like, we definitely don't need 10 of them. Can I get the sword by itself? I shouldn't try it. I shouldn't. I should be a good boy. And that sword just fucking tantalizing us, just teasing us. What a tease. This will probably... actually, I'm not so sure. That wasn't a ton. Oh, there we go. We knocked it back. We got his ass. Or we could just keep grabbing body armor and say fuck the rules. Tempted to go for the poison dagger, but I don't know. Maybe it's time we abandon our poison dreams. Because, yeah, we never found anything that really lent itself well to poison stuff. It's nice, but The nice thing is the dagger is pretty small. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we could have tried slurping up some coins. Could have tried swinging the claw. Yeah, you know, I guess I've never tried that. Just, like, bop it back and forth, maybe. Should I take the poison dagger? Like, it's... The nice thing about the poison dagger is that it attacks for damage, which is nice. And I think that damage specs off of your strength, I think. It's already too much stuff. I don't know. I like poison daggers. I in general, and maybe for the worst. Maybe for the worst, I like poison daggers too much. If I could reliably get a shredder and get rid of some of these fuckers, I would go for it. It does not scale with strength. Yeah, the poison doesn't, but I'm wondering if the first bit of damage does. Attacks the nearest enemy for 5. I'm wondering if that behaves like a regular dagger. That's what I'm wondering. Nearest enemy for 5. Nearest enemy for 5. And then does 3 poison. And they're small. Like, I like poison daggers for that reason. They feel like a fairly innocuous choice to put in your pool. The downside, of course, is that it's a slot. So if you have 1 or 2 poison daggers, that's fewer opportunities for body armor to proc. Or paperclip, or, you know, the big hitters. Yeah, the base it does. Which is why I'm thinking, like, yeah, it's a fairly harmless thing to take. I don't think I'm gonna spend resources to upgrade it. Speaking of not spending resources, I think I'm not gonna bother with this. But to me, it's fine. I will get the armor and a dagger. Ooh, almost dropped it. The body armor's a nice one. Amulet is over here. If I could get that by itself, I'd be really cool. But we'll take some extra stabos. 7 strength is pretty darn good. And now, that kind of grab is looking pretty good. However, 12, we have 20 damage incoming, and that guy does have thorns, which I don't love. The good news is really 1 shield, and we are golden. Actually, I should have gone for this thing first. Oh, look at that. Suddenly, I'm not so worried. Suddenly, I'm not so worried at all about the damage coming our way if one of those guys got. Decent stuff. We block that shit. Add a little bit of poison on it, just a little bit for fun. And now that paperclip is going to shred real good. In fact, if I can get both. That'd be real cool. Did I get both? Yes, I did. The paperclip did go first, but there we go. So yeah, once we kind of invest into getting our strength really nice, if I can get a strength ring of power, if you will, then I'll feel really nice. And you know what? Yeah, let's re-roll a little bit. Yeah, I sleep. I mean, spiky shield. Nah, I'm good. I sleep. Beatrice and Squidula. I think I'd rather do Beatrice. You don't need it. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice to have. I would consider. Oh, I shouldn't have done this first. Oh, well. We got vampirism. I'm sure we'll be fine. Question mark? I feel like I don't usually play overly scary during boss battles. I don't usually play thinking that I'm gonna get a full heal at the end. I usually forget that I'm getting a full heal at the end. So as long as I'm not a complete dumbass, which is a tall ask, that's you know, let's not count our chickens before they are or are not a dumbass, Alex. But so long as I'm not a complete dingus, we'll probably be okay. Actually, here's an opportunity. Can I time it though? Did I get it? Yes! Beautiful. Good shit. Goes in the bin. You're right. Yeah, if it pops in there instead of the amulet, then that is a bummer. That would be a bummer. But it could get both though. I mean, you see how my brain works. I tend to secretly wish for and or assume the best case scenario and not the worst. Does that make me overly optimistic? Or a dumbass? Or a sweet summer child? Or all the above? Probably all the above. Alright, so we're blocking all but one. Took 1 damage. That's some baby shit right there. But because we got so much of that body armor to proc, we are sitting real pretty right now. They're adding more of the gloop, and the gloop is actually helping us more than hurting us by this point. Oh, I wanted the paperclip. Oh well. So the gloop is quite nice. It's very, very nice right now. It will not always be nice. But the dagger, right? What if the daggers cause you trouble, Alex? Right, there's never a guarantee with any of this. But I'm always excited about the possibility. I'm always excited about like, oh, but what if? What if the cool thing happens, Alex? That's how I so frequently view these things. Is it wise? Probably not. Is that how my brain works? More often than not. And body armor. That was a very lucky and fortunate. And by lucky, of course, I mean skillful, obviously. A lucky early proc. Can lightning strike twice? Almost actually dropped the wrong thing. Almost dropped the wrong thing. I would have felt real silly. Ooh, speaking of poison opportunities, look at all that shit. Oh, and by all that shit, I mean just the one, but still. But you only want to take the stuff you need. Well, that is one thing that I'm hoping for, is that we can successfully get a shredder, so we can shred some of these goddamn small little rotund shieldy boys, because they're great at the at first, but they I feel like they lose their luster. They lose their luster quickly. Did I get it? Oh yeah, we got that shit. And the extra coins didn't hurt either. Greedy is nice. Golden armor. I might reroll. I mean, all services being reduced is not bad. Some of this stuff is kind of expensive. I think we have... We took the blacksmith coupon. For each 10... that's not very good. Probably bargain. I'll call that a bargain. The best I ever had. So, actually, here's a shredder or alchemist. Actually, it's both. It is, and in fact, I'm gonna do. What do I just need to upgrade? We've already upgraded this guy. Paperclip would be good. That's probably all I would do. Maybe a big shield, but I don't know. Let's shred. Okay, no, I'm wrong. I'm gonna upgrade first. I really want to make sure we get paperclip upgraded. Except it's a freebie. Never mind. I'm bullshit. You think Big Shield will be a good upgrade? The nice thing is that that first one is a freebie. 15. Yeah. I mean, ideally we would get Gauntlet, but I don't think I can assume we'll get Gauntlet. I've been so fucking like I've been so spoiled having not even Gauntlet the past couple rounds. We had double Gauntlet last round. so I cannot assume that we'll see it. So this is a safe assurance. That is a safe assurance. And then because we have a discount here, yeah, getting rid of 5 is exactly the amount I would want to get rid of. That's very, very nice. I might shred more, maybe, but 5 was what I want to start with. I think that's good. I think that is good. However, what's not good is the time. What is not good, unfortunately, is the time. It is now technically after 2 a.m. We've ticked over into 2 a.m. Normally I would say, oh man, let's just keep going, but man, it is late. It is a school night, as we say, or a work night in my case. I have to get up early for work tomorrow morning. I don't have to go into the office, so I don't have to get up extra early or anything, but I have to, like, you know, I have to pretend I'm a normal, upstanding citizen and not a piss goblin degenerate who stays up until 2 a.m. on a Sunday night like a dumb idiot, stinky dingus doofus dongus. So we'll go and save and exit. We of course know from my dumbass shenanigans earlier how this screen looks and operates, obviously. We'll be able to pick this up where we left off. But yeah, I like this though. I mean, well, for one thing, I like this game. This game kicks ass, and I like that hard mode is holding our feet to the fire a little bit, because once we kind of learned the ropes with this game, with the exception of Bernie is kind of hard mode. Bernie's a little bit tough, but like with the exception of Bernie, once you kind of learn the ropes and find characters that you like, I don't want to say it's an easy game, but there are some very reliable paths to victory in this game. And I like that hard mode steps it up a bit. It feels like I'm having to be a little bit more choosy, and the options they're giving me are not amazing all the time like they were. I mean, again, the streamer luck we saw last time was crazy, but yeah, the options are not always as generous. So I'm liking hard mode a lot, but yeah, really good game.